This tutorial is brought to you by PE Prep Engine. Free study guides and practice questions at peprepengine.com.
Topic 7 of Week 6, Supportive Knowledge, Project Management and Engineering Planning, the vocabulary and reasoning the exam expects. No heavy computation today. The skill is recognizing definitions, tracing a critical path, and reading earned value metrics to diagnose project health. 5 phases. Initiating defines scope and gets authorization. Planning builds the schedule, budget, and risk plan. Executing carries out the work. Monitoring and controlling tracks progress against the plan. And it runs alongside every other phase, not after them. Closing accepts deliverables and releases resources. The triple constraint. Every project is pulled 3 ways: scope, what you build; schedule, when you deliver; cost, what you spend. Quality sits inside the triangle. You can trade the 3 sides, but not below a floor. The exam principle: you cannot fix all 3 simultaneously. Expand scope without touching budget or timeline, and something else must give. 3 planning tools. The WBS decomposes total scope into work packages small enough to estimate and track. A Gantt chart lays those packages on a timeline as bars. Easy to read, but it does not identify which activities drive the finish date. A network diagram shows dependencies as arrows and lets you compute the critical path. Gantt communicates. The network analyzes. CPM. Run a forward pass left to right to get earliest starts and finishes. Run a backward pass right to left to get latest starts and finishes. Float is latest start minus earliest start. Time and activity can slide without pushing the project out. The critical path is where every activity has 0 float, and its total duration sets the minimum project duration. Compressing any non-critical activity only matters once it becomes critical. EVM. 3 inputs, 4 metrics. Planned value is the budgeted cost of work scheduled by the status date. Earned value is the budgeted cost of work actually completed. Same budget dollars, only for finished work. Actual cost is what you really spent. Schedule variance is EV minus PV. Cost variance is EV minus AC. The 2 performance indexes divide into EV. CPI is EV over AC. SPI is EV over PV. Below 1 is bad for both. Worked example. Pipeline project, total budget 1 million. At the status date, PV 400,000, EV 360,000, AC 420,000. Compute the 4 metrics and read the project health. Schedule variance. 360 minus 400, negative 40. Behind schedule. Cost variance. 360 minus 420, negative 60. Over budget. CPI. 360 over 420, 0.857. SPI. 360 over 400, 0.90. Both indexes below 1, behind schedule and over budget. For every dollar spent, 86 cents of budgeted work is accomplished. Risk management in 3 steps. Identify. Catalog events that could affect scope, schedule, or cost into a risk register. Assess. Score each by probability times impact to prioritize. Mitigate. Avoid the risk by changing the plan. Transfer it by contract or insurance. Reduce its probability or impact, or accept and monitor it. Risk is never fully eliminated. Residual risk stays after every response. 4 traps. 1. Critical path is the longest path, not the shortest. It sets the minimum project duration. 2. Float belongs to a path and is shared. Using float on one activity reduces what the next activity on the same path can use. 3. CPI and SPI below 1 are bad. EV on top, and when EV is smaller, the project is over budget or behind. 4. Don't swap PV, EV, and AC. EV is valued at plan price, not actual price. You can now trace a project lifecycle, apply the triple constraint, identify the critical path, and read EVM metrics to diagnose schedule and cost health. For the exam, critical path is the longest path with 0 float. CPI and SPI below 1 signal trouble. EV is always on top. In Topic 8, we cover engineering ethics and professional conduct. the legal and ethical obligations every licensed PE carries.
The full study guide, with every equation and common exam trap, is free at peprepengine.com. Link in the description. Machine design, HVAC, structural, civil, and electrical series are coming soon. Subscribe so you don't miss them.